Hey, what's up, you guys? So I'm gonna show you in this very short tutorial how I made my outfit to go to Black Panther. To see the movie, you're gonna just need a few things: some leggings, a t-shirt, zippers, scissors, your design, and your fabrics. And you see here in my little design book, I have this cute kente cloth, and this is the black fabric that I have. I don't know the name of it, but I saw it. Where did I buy it? Somewhere in Jamaica, Queens. It was very cute. It was inexpensive. So the first thing you're going to do is fold your fabric in half on a nice flat surface, either the floor, a long table, whatever. After you fold it in half, you're going to take your spaghetti strap shirt and just tuck the straps inside so that it's a nice long rectangle. This just makes it a lot easier. You're going to place it on the fold. Then you're going to take a pair of leggings, a nice pair of leggings that fit you right. Now, this is where I messed up. Where I placed my leggings down, I took off 4 inches of my shirt. So later in the video, you're going to see why that was a problem. But anyway, you're going to set it down right, and then you're just going to cut it out. And you want to cut out 4 pieces of this. So being that it's folded in half, this is 2 pieces once I cut it up the middle, and then you're going to lay it on your fabric again and cut out another 2 pieces. Once you do that, you're going to pin the center front together. Pin it together from the top to the crotch. You're going to pin that together, take it to your sewing machine, and sew a straight stitch. Now, this is the back of my jumpsuit, and I was pinning it here, but once I got to the sewing machine, I realized that I was going to put a zipper in it. So I put a zipper in it off camera, and you're just going to take those 2 pieces and sew them down straight, put your zipper in, and then you will have your front and your back almost done. Now what I'm going to show you is how I created the pattern for my slash. I don't really know what to call it, but I just take a t-shirt, a shirt that I deconstructed, and I'm just going to create a simple pattern just using a couple simple steps. So the first thing I did was I increased my neckline by, I think, 1.5 inches, and then I just filled that in. And then I measured half of my armhole because I don't want the whole thing, of course. And then I just measured down the center front 6.5 inches. And then I took my ruler from my shoulder, not armhole, from my shoulder to the center front, and I just drew a line straight down. It's very simple and very easy. After you get that, what you're going to do is just cut that piece out, and you're going to lay it on whatever accent fabric that you have so that it'll create this piece that I have in the lower right-hand corner, the front part. We'll get to the slash part in a second. So to create, you just want to put that on fold, and you want to cut 2 pieces because I hate hemming, y'all. I hate hemming. So you're going to sew them together in a minute, and I'll show you that. This is the slash that's in the back that is also in the lower right corner, and I didn't measure this. I just eyeballed it. It's probably like 6 by 18, something of that nature. And you're just going to pin the longest sides, and you're just going to sew that together. It'll create a nice little drape situation in the back. And so with the triangle we're going to sew the neckline and the 2 side seams. Well, not the 2 side seams, but the triangle part. Once you finish that, you're going to cut the seam allowance so you can turn it inside out very nicely, and so it'll be very flat. Now, don't be like me. Don't be lazy. Iron out your pieces, but I was just too lazy to do it, so I didn't do it. Your little slash that goes in the back, it's not a slash, but whatever. You're just going to trim that as well and turn it inside out so that I can show you guys how I connected it. And all I did, honestly, was just gather it a little bit. And see, here I'm showing you how I gathered it. You can either put a basting stitch in it at the machine and pull the threads, or you can just kind of pinch it together with your hands and shove it on in there and just sew a straight stitch going across. That's actually what I did. Like I said, I'm lazy. So now you're going to put your jumpsuit together. Make sure that your seams match up, your crotch seams match up, and you're going to sew the inseam, and you're also going to sew your side seams. And when I go to the sewing machine, I like to do everything at one time, so that's what I did. Now, remember when I told you guys that I took off 4 inches? When I tried this on, it came under my boobs, so I had to grab a piece and kind of just finesse an extra 4 inches so that it would fit. So at this point, I'm just hemming the top so that it'll be a neat finish. and I'm just hemming around. So, and then I'm going to take it to my machine and I'm going to sew it. I'm also, while I'm at my machine, I'm going to sew my, I guess, ankle part, foot part. Now, I tried it on again and it fits really well, but I want it to kind of hug my boobs, for lack of a better term. So all you see me doing is getting a piece of elastic and just putting it on so that it hugs me nicely. And it did. It was perfect. I loved how it fit me. Yeah, so take that to your machine and use a zigzag stitch. Don't you do a straight stitch because it'll take the stretch away. Use a zigzag stitch. Next, you're going to just take your little slash situation and you're going to kind of just finesse it, play around with it, and see exactly where you want it. Once you have where you want it, you're going to pin it down, take it to your machine. In this video, you're going to see me say sew straight up and straight down, but I actually just tacked it in the middle and on the two sides up top. And that's honestly it. It didn't take me forever and it wasn't hard. And now I'm going to show you a couple pictures when I went to go see Black Panther.